Wow.
You are ready for that stadium tour with Kenny. Dude, I cannot even believe we haven't met yet.
Crazy.
I'm such a big fan. You literally have inspired me. Like, I started any house, if we have to move, I just watch your show, and then I get inspired, and I love renovating because of y'all. You've done that with so many people, and it's always lovely to have Texans here.
Yes.
Yes.
Fellow Texans.
You have 5 kiddos, though.
Burleson, Texas, girl.
Fort Worth and Burleson, yes.
All right,
yes,
all right.
yes.
Great.
And you're Baylor Bears, right?
Baylor Bears,
Yeah.
both Waco, Texas currently.
No, my manager is a Baylor Bear. She's Texan as well.
Okay.
But, so you have 5 kids. That's a lot of kids, right?
5
While doing
kiddos.
all this. I'm just saying, I have 2, and I'm outnumbered, and I'm just like, y'all are outnumbered. It's a lot. So, like, how do y'all do that plus work? Like, all that, do y'all do it kind of, you combine everybody in there? Do they kind of come with you at all?
They come with us almost like out of necessity because it's like who can afford babysitters for all of those random age children. But Joe really is. She's like a cyborg. She's half human, half robot, and sort of does it all because I would assume, a lot like you in the sense that I'm not easy to pin down and sort of like all over the place.
I have seen your show. I am 100% your personality.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I was
and this
assuming
is
that.
my manager, Trisha. She has to level me out. She's like, okay,
I have
let's
to
bring it
follow
down.
his location often.
That's true.
To know where you are, yeah.
Well, I'm always late. I'm never reliable. It's like the kids are always waiting for me on the curb.
I don't like to say I'm late. I'm bad with time management.
This is him, for sure.
It's a thing, because I don't like to be disrespectful. So I'm usually not late. I hate being disrespectful, but the amount of time I think it's going to take to do something before I have to get in the car is so different from reality.
Way off.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Even when you know that it takes 10 minutes to get from point A to point B, I'll say I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Yes. Why do we do that? It's annoying for those around us.
It's got to be stupidity. Were you a really bad student?
I was not a bad student because my mother was a teacher, so I was not allowed to be a bad student.
Oh, all right.
I wasn't. Okay. I didn't excel, Chip.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't like the first in class or anything. But I was all right. I was average. But I congratulations, because also it's so hard. Like 21 years, right?
21
That's your 21-year anniversary.
Yes.
That's incredible. It's hard to do, to grow together and like say, because we're younger, we get together and you grow. That's a hard thing to do. Congratulations.
Joe is a saint.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not. We're not Catholic, but I think the Catholic Church is going to saint this woman when she passes.
I think also that you're opposites, and that's nice.
Opposites, and we've worked together from the very beginning. I mean, even when we were dating, we were taking on random little projects. So I think we only know how to work together. So 21 years later, we're still doing that. So I think that's kind of the thing for us.
And it's fun for us.
You
it's
make it
not
look magical. I'm just saying. Okay, so your son Drake just finished his first year of college.
So he's going into his second year, but he's home for the summer. I mean, I lost it last year. This year, even for the summer, I'm trying to play it cool. Like, are you gonna be home tonight, or just so he doesn't think I'm like.
I'm not hovering,
obsessed,
but are you?
Yeah. But he's home for the summer, and my favorite thing to do is cook for these kiddos. And I'm not really an emotional person.
No.
Oh my God,
I
we're so different.
a different woman.
Because when you got emotional, I didn't know what to do with it.
Like, what is happening?
I scared the kids. So then I just cried in the quiet. Nobody knew, but I'm better. I mean, it took a year.
Does your youngest know what you do? Does he get it yet?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
And we'll be out, and he'll say something like, how does everyone know him?
Yeah.
He literally's like, why does everyone know me? And I was
kind of fun.
I don't mean to brag, son, but they don't know you. They
don't know
me.
you.
I am way to one up your son.
Wait, we have a video of you interviewing your youngest about what you do for work.
Kruby, hey, what do mommy and daddy do for work?
We cook.
We cook? You think that's what mom and dad both do for money? And that's it? Okay. There we go.
I like that.
Wow.
We cook.
You must be one hell of a cook. That's what he thinks you do for a living.
Watch out, Gordon Ramsay. I'll tell you that straight.
Do you love cooking, though? You said that's like your
cooking.
favorite time to come together.
And he's always the best, because when you give him anything, he just says, Mom, your food is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So I do know this from your show, and I wish I had that bug. I don't. I really try. I do. I get in the kitchen, I'm like, this is so cool. We're in here. I even try with my kids, but like, no.
Yeah.
It's just not what I love. I love eating.
Okay.
But I am.
like both.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Had you and I think about like alternate universes now and then.
We would have
you and I gotten
epically
together,
failed together. You need opposites.
we would have died.
Yes.
We would have just sat there waiting for one another to make some effort towards feeding the other. It was like, why have we lost 37 pounds
Y'all
since
would
we've
be
got
You and me,
fun.
no, me and Montana, like I
had a lot
swear,
of
if my sister's not there, because she's the cook, if she's not there, I swear to God, I just grab string cheese. I'm like, I'll be fine. It's fine. It's a meal, right? Like,
Totally.
yeah, it's
Read
really
all the
bad.
ingredients. This is a full meal.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
totally. Now let's look at their latest show, Fixer Upper, The Lakehouse on Max and Discovery Plus. So tell us about the new series.
It's the Lakehouse. Chip found this house last year, and I fell in love with it because it was built in the 60s. And the best story about it was the husband and wife at the time, he loved mid-century or like modern, and she loved that Spanish revival style. So on the plans you see where they brought those two styles together. Over the years it had gotten renovated, and so it kind of turned a little like 90s contemporary. So when I saw the plans, I was like, oh, we've got to get this thing back to that mid-century / Spanish revival style. So it was a fun new challenge for us.
Oh, it's so fun to watch. It's
That's
been
me
10
challenged.
years. That's me
What do I
challenged.
do?
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed.
Totally exhausted there.
It's exactly, you should be. You have a lot of kids and a job. It's a lot. It's been 10 years since Fixer Upper premiered. As a mini celebration, we wanted to go through some of the most memorable moments from the show. So this is Gaines and Pains. Gaines and Pains. First duet jingle.
I love that.
Give it up for Jocko and Jesse. Okay, so you don't have to agree. It would be more fun if you didn't actually. But what's like the weirdest thing found during a demolition? What's the oddest thing you found?
For me, I remember in the wall of that one project, we found somebody who basically was the carpenter on the project like 40 years before, and he put a note in this bottle and left it in the wall. And obviously, in theory, kind of like a bottle floating in the ocean to be found sort of years later. And we really did find it. And then we found this guy and brought him back and had him meet the family. And so I thought that was pretty interesting, only because we were like, this kid was a 19-year-old kid. And now fast forward, he was an older gentleman at that point in his life. And I thought that was just a fascinating thing for him to have done as a kid. Like, what if somebody finds this thing?
Yeah,
Speaking of treasure, we found the bones in the castle. That was weird. It was like outside.
And creepy. It's almost like, you know, for sure this place is haunted. You know, somebody died here.
What was it?
It was
bones?
bovine. Turns out it was from the bovine. I feel like Kenny Chesney talking scientific nonsense.
Quadratic equation.
Like he knew that off the top of his head.
He totally did. It's alarming. Wait, what's the biggest disagreement you've had?
On the show?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Early.
Well, you can keep the other stuff for unpack that in therapy.
How deep do you want to go?
Unpack that in therapy, but like on the show.
I think it's
Early,
change
I would buy
orders.
these houses, and she would just throw kind of
still
temper
throw
tantrum.
fit.
And
Why
I
would you
bring,
do this?
Bring her to this house, and it was a total no-brainer. Obviously, it needed some work. I understand that.
Total
but, you know,
no-brainer.
it
He
was a
throws
total-
that in.
No, anybody with a brain would have been very.
No, that's right. I got
Most people would be upset.
Yeah.
But Joe would just burst into tears, and then
It just meant I had to do
But you're
it.
not
Like, I had to-
emotional. So
This is funny. We are uncovering maybe a thing that both of us are naive.
I think you
Maybe
might be emotional.
But she came from this like very
I was more
conservative,
mad.
like really logical family that you go to college and you don't go to
Well,
jail.
A plus B always has to equal C. Yeah, God help
Hold on.
me.
Yeah.
We have some
That's
stuff
something
we can
that
unpack.
a lot of people agree on.
Okay, all right.
That's not weird.
That might be the
Not a
minority.
bucket
They're
lister?
like, you shouldn't go to jail. Or like,
I know. I'm holding it in. I have thoughts.
I remember
but...
when your mom and dad came to the one house that we did, and they were like checking the locks.
Oh yeah, my dad had.
And I was literally
Wait, I'm
like,
sorry. Wait, roll back. I just heard what you said. You lived in them while you were doing
Thank
them?
you, Kelly. Yes.
well, who has the money?
Oh my
to
God,
buy
wait,
it?
I thought
But
that you
let me
meant you
talk about
bought something
something.
like on the side.
No,
like
that's what a normal person would do. But Chip was like, "We're going to
But
buy
we
this
didn't ever
piece
have
of
all
junk."
that extra
That is
money,
an adventure I do
Let me
not
tell
want to
you,
be a part of.
I
That's
have blocked
true.
this out until this moment
Okay.
because we are here in New York City.
Okay, unpack it. Go ahead, ma'am.
21
Oh, no.
years of marriage.
I'm frightened.
We get back from our honeymoon from New York City. We stayed at the Drake Hotel. We used our entire like honeymoon money for the Drake Hotel. We get back. He had bought this house that I did cry about. The electricity was shut off. College athletes had lived in the house that semester before. So
I can still smell this house.
June in Texas heat, if you can imagine. And they had all these indoor pets. So we step in, he carries me across the threshold, and we get hit.
And you start questioning life choices.
The refrigerator looked just like that refrigerator
That's true.
you saw.
Very
and
similar,
we slept on the carpet.
Okay.
So, I was very kind and sweet.
sad.
I did cry myself to sleep. Maybe I am emotional, but who wouldn't? I still remember what that
And by
carpet
the way, I thought you were like, I think it was more anger. And I'm like, well, anger is an emotion.
Okay, thank you. Then I'm very emotional. Okay, fine.
It's like, it's okay. I love y'all. I love that you're so opposite. I love watching your show. I love that you inspire everybody. Keep doing it.
Kelly
Let's hear it
freaking
once
Clarkson,
more
ladies and
for
gentlemen.
Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Yes!
You're making me cry. You can see their new show, Fixer Upper, The Lakehouse on Max and Discovery Plus.